Hey, welcome to part 2, Spyro Ripto's Rage. The sound effects still sound really loud. I also bumped down my my microphone because I thought it was too loud last stream. Click vibration, not sound. Yeah, by 1. Alright, so second world. Forget all the crap in the first world, we'll come back to it later. Part 4 will be backtracking and all that shit. Part 2, we're in whatever this place is. Summer... no, not summer. Autumn Plains? I don't know. That might be the third game. Where am I? Yeah, Autumn Plains. Oh, so this was here. And then Winter Tundra is next. Oh, that's right. In this game, it's the seasons. In the next game, it's the time of days. I remember there was like Midnight Mountain, Sunny... I don't remember. Damn it, I don't remember the Midday Garden. There was that one. There was Midday Garden. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't remember what the other one was.
Well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee?
No.
Okay, you can come back and learn later. But if you had any idea what was at the top of this wall, you'd be willing to pay double what I'm asking.
Damn, he's right. What if the portal to Dragon Shores is up there? I gotta learn.
Well, you won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it, and you will grab it with your claws. Use the D-pad to move up and down, and press jump again to get off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
It's funny how in PS1 days, this was acceptable. You could have a surface that just looks different. You could have a flat surface like this, and now look, Spyro's climbing now. You know, because the surface looks like a ladder. Totally acceptable. But now, if you do that, you can't do that in games today. They're like, why didn't you add a fucking ladder? You know, what are we in, PS1 days? Nah, you gotta animate that ladder. Gotta make that ladder have 3D textures and all that other stuff. Are you fucking serious?
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
No.
Okay, you can come back and learn later. But if you had any idea how much treasure there is in Zephyr, you'd pay double what I'm asking.
He's got a good point. I can give him 400 to make 800.
Legend has...
Fine.
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
A lizard burger shop. What the fuck?
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Oh, okay. Dude, we're still in like the exploring phase. I like exploring around here. Oh, Metro Speedway. This game is flight levels, that's right. Forgot. Surprised I am not missing anything here. Any levels. I guess Flight levels start here. Fuck me, I hate flight levels. They're so much better in the next Spyro, because they're a lot easier to get through. Alright, let's do it. So, hey guys, it's part 2. How are things going? Still following my not talking about Yugioh or Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Ah, fucking penguin asshole. Can't wait to send this fucking thing back to Madagascar. I like how Spyro does that with his foot. I think this is where they started it. How Spyro hits the water with his foot. I'm not excited for flight levels returning in Reignited. Absolutely hate the fucking flight levels. Passion. Okay. Yeah, I lost just Alright, penguins first. I missed. Man, a gun with one bullet. It'd be really nice right about now. I don't know if you can just torch them whenever, or whenever. Whatever. Fuck. Just kill myself. Flight levels. If anyone's watching this right now, I mean, I'm streaming it right now, but if this is on YouTube, that means the stream's over. Just skip ahead like 40 minutes, please. So I don't look like a complete disaster. I know I am. Penguin. And what else? What now? These guys have no idea. Okay, got all those dudes. Penguins are the ones that control the switches. Okay, what am I missing? One penguin. Finally. So much for skipping 40 minutes. Oops. And now, let's see if I can find Hunter, because he's around here. I like the Hunter missions here. Let me just remember where he was. Somewhere around here. Was it this area? Nope, was not this area. Damn it. Where was So, what to talk about now? I never finished my story last stream about classes I've almost failed. What did I get up to? I think I did AP Statistics, the first math class I took. The 2 programming classes, one that I cheated and almost got caught and almost failed college. But, ended up not cheating after all. Still did well enough to get like a B. I mean, there was really no reason to cheat. I just had it as a worst case scenario thing. Oh, wait, is that it? Behind the waterfall? It's always behind the waterfall. I can just fly there. Ah, here we go.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election fund by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them?
The funny thing is they're actual cats, if I remember correctly.
Great! The hunter has been able to knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we need you to catch them.
Okay, let's see if I can catch all the money. Fucking cat burglars. Oh, dude, Hunter, what the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, and the problem was, like, everyone else in the class was cheating. About 80% of the class. Or maybe it was like 40%, I don't remember. Everyone around me was. Little did I realize, he's like silent. The entire class is like dead silent. I didn't even hear him move from one side of the classroom to the other side of the classroom. But I still got a B in that class. That other class that was so disappointing, but so amazing. Because I did bad on the first exam with like a 62.5. Second exam, also I figured out the trick to his classes. He takes all of his questions from this one website. And they're like, some of them are just the most specific things that you will never need to know in life. Oh, that's close. Got it. New record. I think I missed that one. Yeah. But yeah, first exam. I only got a 62.5 only because he said we wouldn't need a calculator. And I was dumb and I didn't bring one. Yeah, we needed a calculator. So, it was fucked up. Still. I'm just glad that he actually gave a 10-point curve to your final grade that he doesn't talk about. I missed it. Because I calculated my grade exactly the same way that it would have been. Following his formulas and stuff. And, wow. You know, like, 74, 75 was what I needed on the final in order to pass with a 75. 75 was a C. Did the math and, oh fuck. Did the math and I needed a 75 on that final to get that passing grade.
Like
actually, wait, what was a C in that class? Alright, it might have not been a 75 equals C, but I know that I needed a C in that class, and in order to get it, I needed a 75 or higher on the final. Check my final grade, 74. Missed one multiple choice question that fucked me up. So, yeah, that was pretty upsetting. But then I checked my grade and it's like B-. I'm like, holy fuck, how did I pass? Ugh. Hunter, you fucking suck. Where are you?
It looks like...
God, the mini games in this game are really hard. They're nowhere near this bad in the next one. So yeah, almost failed. That was probably the second or closest that I've gotten to actually failing a class. Other classes I have almost failed that I can think of. Computer theory. Now, that class was weird, because the potential to fail was there, and I honestly did think I would fail. The only way I passed was because I bought the big-ass book that the professor sold us that had all of the fucking questions. Last one. Don't be cheap. Thank God.
Well done. You really taught those crooks a lesson.
Alright, got all the gems and I got all the orbs here. We're done. Let's get out of here. So yeah, the computer theory class. That one, the potential to fail was there. It was absolutely there. Because computer theory, holy shit, dude. It was a lot of things to learn that really hurt your brain. Like all the finite state automata, pumping lemma, and like proving all this shit. Well, some of it was really easy because after doing about 50 or 60 or 70 problems, eventually I found out patterns. Like, this is pretty much what I've learned for math classes and these computer classes, where you have to solve these kind of questions. Like, look for a pattern and then just remember that pattern, and boom, now you can pretty much do the question all the time. Okay, I remember on this level I was missing like 25 gems last time.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I was just having trouble with this door, and I think some orb power might unstick it. I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
8 orbs open the door. Well, I've got that. Yeah, there was like a vase somewhere here that I missed last time, and someone's like, oh, if you hold L1, L2, R1, R2, it'll show you where the gem is. Sparks will point. And Sparks points, alright. And I'm so happy this exists in this game.
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
Fuck off, you greedy bear.
Okay, it's up to you. I hear there are lots of gems over there. Really?
Damn, there might be more than 400 gems there. Let me go.
I can let...
What an idiot. I'm gonna go there. Oh, whoops. What an idiot. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get my money back.
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
I think I just got scared. I think Money Bear just scammed me. What is this? Shady Oasis. Oh yeah, people were worried that this level's gonna get censored. Because there's like a Middle Eastern genie over there that throws bombs at you. And that might be a little too heavy Oh, look, cracked wall. So yeah, computer theory. Potential to fail, it was definitely there. I didn't though, because somehow, here's how the grades work. The highest of your first exam or your second exam counts for 25% of your grade. The highest of your second exam or third exam, aka the final, counts for, I think, 35? And then the final counts for, or maybe no, maybe it was like 25? And then the final counts for 50%, or some like obscenely large number. And basically the way the things work is, you could probably just get a perfect 120 on the final, and there you go, you got an A in the class, just like that. But keep in mind, getting a 120... Ooh. Getting a 120 on an exam, very difficult. The exam we got is like 8 to 12 pages long, I shit you not, and they're all short answer questions. Actually, I think some of them were multiple choice, but it was like, you gotta work at it multiple choice. Oh, I gotta go there. Fuck me. It's a long ass flight. So, yeah, the potential to fail in that class was there, but, surprising, I thought I would fail it. No, it wasn't so bad. A lot of hours spent in that notebook reading in that, big-ass book that the professor gave us, reading the shit for all those questions. But, it paid off in the end. I remember I got an 80-something on the first exam, a 60 on the second exam, and I must have gotten like 100-something on the final, because my grade in the class was an A. I seriously did not think I would get an A in there, but I got an A in the class. Don't even know how. Other classes that potential to fail was there. Fuck, what was the name of that class? It was Principles of Programming Language?
Hi, Spyro. Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a room in the castle below us. You'll need all 14 talisman in order to break the lock and get to them.
God damn it, I need 14. So, anyway, Principles of Programming Language. The potential to fail definitely was there. It was big time there. Like, first exam, I got a 22.5 out of 25, which is good. Like, the points you get is basically, you know, whatever you get. Just add up all the points then and you're fine. The class, though, it was so stressful, because you had to constantly, and I really mean constantly, do all these assignments that he gave us online, using all these different things. Like, you have to set up like the server, and you have to like put all your answers there, and it's all on what's it called, the command line. So you had to really like make sure you were doing everything correctly. Hang on, what is this? Nothing. Okay, I'm still missing gems. Spark says this way. There. Ooh, I think I know where. Up top over there. But yeah, potential to fail was definitely there. Because, like, I did well on the first exam. Second exam, I think I got like an 18 out of the 25 or something. I don't remember. I think what happened was the final messed me up, because here's what happened. There's multiple classes in college, like you know how college works, there's like all these different classes and times. Spark says right there. But I can't find it. It's saying in there. Yeah, so there's like a morning class, afternoon class, etc., etc.
No.
Well, for me, it's this way. Still this way. This way, this way, this way. Oh, I didn't even see this shit over here. Fucking money bags again. This dude just doesn't stop.
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
No.
Okay, come back when you want to do some racing.
Alright, I want to do some racing. Never got to play Speed Racer as a kid.
I would... You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
So there's 2 speedways? What the fuck? I just did one. I don't want to do another. Oh, there's 2. Oh. This is, unfortunate. Alright, so, with that class, my friend sent me the notes, and thanks to my friend, like, he fucking saved my ass with the projects that we had to do. The projects were so fucking confusing, and I could never set it up properly, because it required specific setup requirements. And no matter, like, how much I look at the instructions and shit, I just couldn't set it up properly. So I had to hope that my program ran correctly. But unfortunately, there were rules in the class, like if your program doesn't compile, which is likely to happen because I couldn't tell if it would compile or not, because I couldn't fit the fucking specifications, then, I get a 0 for that project if it doesn't compile. I'm lost, also. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What am I doing? What the hell are these things? So yeah, my friend really saved my ass. And thanks to him giving me the code that I needed, because apparently he got the code from his friends. Because his friends took this class several semesters ago, and apparently he reuses the same projects and shit. God damn it. Alright, let me restart. So yeah, the potential to fail was there, because on the final, like, my grades for the first 2 exams were okay, but the final is worth 40 points. And if you got like a 20 or something on the final, I think a 72 was needed for the C. So if you got like a 28 on the final, then you're fucked. I mean, if you lost 28 points on the final, then you're fucked. And that's assuming you got like 100 on everything else, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. But some of the exercises that he gave us, I just couldn't figure out how the fuck to do. So I was never able to submit it in time. This is painful. Okay, kill those 4, go through the rings. I think that's what the strategy for now is. And from there, I'll figure it out. Okay, got those 2. What now? The speed bumps. I'll just walk, because I cannot fucking run. Oh, come on. Alright, let me restart. I need to do this correctly. Thought I wouldn't make it. So yeah, the potential to fail was there, because the first final that he gave, I didn't have that one. I had the second, or the second class. I'm pretty sure it was the second class. I don't think it was the third. And I went over the pictures that his friend took of the first final that he gave. And man, it looked so easy. I knew all the shit there, and I kept practicing it. Took the final that he gave for our class, and it was like 4 times harder. And then I was fucking worried, like shit, I don't know if I did like a 25 or higher on that final, because I needed to if I wanted to pass. But later found out my grade, I got a B+, so I must have gotten like a 30. Worried for nothing. Other class where potential to fail was huge. Now you might think, like, why did my friend just give me all the files and shit? I was that asshole person who would just like be like, hey, you're my friend, can I have the files for this? But no, we traded files. For my finance class, we had the exam. First exam I got an A on because that was like the easy exam. Second exam, that was like a really shitty grade that I got. Yeah, I got like a B-, because it was all about like butterfly spread. No, wait, it was a bunch of finance stuff. But I remember like not being able to understand it. It was put call parodies and stuff like that. Alright, where are the last 2 guys? Where's the last 2 guys? I have 20 seconds. Where are they? Tell me where they are. There's one. Last 1. That wasn't so bad. Alright, and I know where Hunter is. He's in the igloo.
Good job, Spyro.
Let's do it. Fly through the rings. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I hated this one. I hate all of these. Almost there. God damn it. Wasn't fast enough. So, following that class, like in finance, first exam got an A. He made that exam very easy because he used the first exam just to see like which one of us had like basic communication skills and basic understanding of programming. Like, and when I mean basic, I really do mean basic. That first exam was ridiculously easy. About 95% of the class got an A. Second exam, grades a lot worse. Because it was all on like put calls and stuff like that for finance. And the coding, there was no coding on the second exam. But the final had like all the shit we learned the whole semester, as well as some extra stuff. And man, the final was confusing to understand. I did, I think, 4 of the big meaty questions.
Wait.
Oh, I did everything. Okay. I did the 4 big meaty questions, as well as all of the programming shit that was there, following all the formulas that he wrote down in his notes. And let me tell you, the dude had really good notes. I copied down all that shit and it's saved on my computer, just in case, you know, you never know. And yeah, that was my trade with my friend. I did those questions. He would do like 2 of the questions that were like on the puts and calls and stuff, and the butterfly spreads. And we'd trade. I'd give him my stuff, he'd give me his. And thanks to my coding and stuff, I remember I felt so bad because he was telling me, like, I explained everything in detail to him on like what the formulas do and shit. And then he's like, oh, but what does this thing do, and what does that thing do? And then I sent him an email like, well, this, like I said before, this does this, and I might have come off like a little bit pissy in my email, and he's like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, it's okay, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad for saying it. I didn't mean for it to sound like that.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough.
Why can't I eat one of these? Dude, I'd love to grow big. Who wouldn't love to grow big? So yeah, the potential to fail that finance class was definitely there. Other class where potential to fail. And funny enough, like the finance class, principle of programming languages, the class I'm about to discuss right now, you know when all these classes happen? They all happen in my final semester. Yeah, my final semester of college, not really the best. I don't know, maybe it was like senioritis or whatever, but things did not go well for me my last semester. Hey, why can't I eat these? I'm so sorry. So, yeah. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, so the next class was operational database systems, where we learn like jQuery and all that stuff. Again, the main issue that I had in this class, the setup for all the stuff. I couldn't figure out how to set it all up correctly on my laptop, so I had to just hope that when I typed everything into Java, that it would just work when I sent it. I couldn't even run it, because my Java just couldn't work correctly, and I couldn't set everything up correctly. So, yeah, just had to hope that when the professor got the file and it ran, it would work. It did not. Professor emailed all of us with our projects, and usually he emails us with feedback. My feedback was, I can see you understand it, but you have a lot of errors here and there, and it doesn't compile. I got a B- for that project. Only because the professor's grading scheme, he goes a lot easier on you if you are not a master's student. Like, if you're not going for your master's, if you're an undergrad, that's what I mean. If you're an undergrad student, then he's a lot easier on you. But, yeah. the 4 projects we had... I think I got a B, a B, B minus, B minus, or B plus. I don't remember. But I know that I got, like, progressively worse as they went on. Alright, you wanna play like that? So yeah, and the project's worth, I think, 40% of the grade. The tests is like 25. The first, no, wait, it was 20, 20, and 30. So what does that make? 20, 20, 30. That makes 70. I think 10% for like just showing up, because that's what usually they do. Or maybe it was 20, 25, or maybe it was like 20, 20, and 40. It might have been like 20, 20, 40.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us Hippo.
Oh shit, if I rub this lamp, will Genie come out?
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
Catch the thieves. Oh, great. So, let's see. Oh yes, the ancient jar. This jar just teleports to a random spot whenever you break it. Wait, is that it? Oh, there it is. And you have to keep doing this in order to break it completely and get all the gems and shit in there. I'll take this. So yeah, what happened there? First exam, I actually got, I believe I got one of the highest scores in the class. So you'd be like, oh, how'd you almost fail if you got like a really good grade? Well, the potential to fail was there. Not like huge dangerous risk of failing, like the coding class, or not the coding class, the, what was it called? Statistics, like, it wasn't like statistics. The potential to fail here was a lot less, but there was potential to fail. So what ended up happening was the projects, I think I've lost like about 10 to 15 points. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna suck. Damn it, that reached him! What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Lava is bad. This is my hell. This is what my hell is gonna be, just chasing someone forever. I can't even hear the music in the background. Well, my TV is low. I don't have my TV too loud because the microphone will pick it up. Anyway, so the potential to fail was there. For the final, basically, like, what made me so bad in the class, this was totally my fault, because I kept putting off all the stuff in the class all the lectures that he asked us to read. He didn't quiz us on anything. He didn't give us anything like that. Like, it was just like, you know, here's the new notes. He went over the notes every day in class. But the problem was me, because I found the class very boring and could barely focus. So, yeah, because of my laziness, my grades drastically became worse. For the project, I read through the notes and I knew what to do, but for the actual second exam, I did poorly. I remember how poorly. I think like a 70. I don't remember for sure. I just know that for the final, I needed to do... Like, I wasn't absolutely going to fail unless I got like a 50 on the final. I knew that my grades were good enough. Like, even though I did slack off, my grades were still good enough that as long as I get a 50 or higher on the final, I would be okay. And that's what happened. I did end up getting a 50 or higher. Fucking hell. This is when you know Thanos was right. Like, this kind of shit cannot be allowed. Motherfucker. And the jump thing doesn't work in this game. Ah! Spyro 2 thieves are probably the worst. God. Okay. What else? I don't even know where that fancy jar went. Come on, Spyro, you can make it. Just chase him. Go. All three.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps.
So yeah, the potential to fail in that class was there. I studied so hard for that final exam because I knew absolutely nothing. And within 3 days, I tried to learn the entire semester's worth of the class. And I did not. But I learned well enough to get I think I got like a 80, like a bare 80 on the final exam. So I ended up getting a B in the class. B or B plus, I don't remember.
Spyro, my brothers have been trapped in solid rock. I'm afraid you'll need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
Oh, thanks a lot. Dude, I love being invincible. I still don't know where that jar went. I want to at least kill the jar before I leave. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, I've probably got pretty much everything here. So, yeah, potential to fail in that class. It was there, but I didn't fail. I did well enough on the final to, you know, pass. But yeah, the potential to fail, it was not as high as senior year, last semester. The potential to fail some of my classes was very much there. I think the math class I took, I almost failed as well. Hey there, Button Boy. Just talking about the times I've almost failed in my college experience. Yeah, senior year was... Well, the last semester of senior year, almost failed most of my classes. Magma Cove. How's it going for you, Button Boy? Well, I think that guy's dead. Lucky.
Hello, Spyro! I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
You know what's odd? I'm pretty sure like these goats and the Earthshapers, they have like a war going on and Spyro just sided with both. Huh, maybe not. I think Earthshapers were actually really bad for both worlds. That's my everyday life failing. Dude, how do you think I feel? I still don't have a job. I had several interviews, but no job. I'm feeling more confident. After that networking event, I fixed up my resume, I connected with some people. And now I'm just applying, and applying. Well, at least I got to fix up my resume. Pretty sure after I get a job, I probably won't be able to stream anymore, so who knows what will happen. I don't think I'll even have time on the weekends to stream. It's gonna be sad. I won't be able to play all those games that I wanted to play. I wanted to finish all the Spyro games, and I still don't know if I should play Spyro Enter the Dragonfly for the memes. They even fail at having no job capital. Have you ever heard of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, Button Boy? Thought about playing it for the memes and so on. But so far only Nominee wants me to play it. More people wanted me to play it, I'll do it, but just not excited for that. Months until my life is completed. Ah, I see you bought the rope after all. A snail, I don't need that. There's gems down there, but I'll get it later. Nope, never heard of Enter the Dragonfly. Well, to give you some info on what it is, basically, after the first 3 Spyro games, Insomniac no longer needed to make them anymore because their contract for it was over. I'll take 3 fucking rounds. And another company, I think it was like Sierra Games or something, I don't remember the name, but they made Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and it was an absolute disaster.
If it isn't my
Surreal
best
to think
customer,
that it's nearly
the
there.
elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
200? Fuck off.
Okay, I'll be here if you change your mind.
Alright, changed my
Well-
mind.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
Maybe it's a third Spyro game where he says funny stuff if you say no. So yeah, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Huge disaster. Basically what happened was, when they were making it, they rushed it really bad because the holidays were coming up and they're like, oh, we have to finish this game for the holidays. You know, that way, like, we'll get the most profit. We need to finish this for the winter holidays. Well, they cut a bunch of stuff from there. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. They cut a bunch of stuff from there, and the game is just full of so many glitches and bugs, and it's not enjoyable at all. It was a disaster of a Spyro game. And that is Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. But yeah, still can't believe Kingdom Hearts 3 is like very close. We're already in October. All we just have is all of October, November, December, and then January. And then, you know, Spyro 3. I mean, not Spyro 3. Kingdom Hearts 3. What's in there? Is it just death, or is there... I can't tell if that's death or not death. I don't think that's death. Oh, this was the crystal thing. God, this one sucked. I hated this minigame. I swear, Hunter cheats. You just gotta steal his crystals.
Hey, Spyro! Check out this cool cave I found! Let's play a little game. Every so often, a piece of this crystal popcorn pops out of the
Crystal
ground.
popcorn.
The first one to grab 10 of them wins.
Sora for Smash. Dude, they got Yugi from... or Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! To be in... Shonen Jumps thing. So maybe they'll have Sora for Smash.
I'm ready when you are.
10 crystals before Hunter. Damn it, okay. Fuck this. Gotta be on Hunter's ass. Damn it. His AI is too good. No, I missed. No, it's mine. Fuck off. It's also mine. Guessed it.
Okay, you win. Here's an orb.
Jump Force, that's what it was. Shonen Jump Force.
I'll give you another orb if you can beat me again. Let's play to 15 this time.
No.
What do you...
Hunter, please, I need these orbs to return to my home world. You can just give them to me. You don't have to fucking play this game with me. Fuck, I suck. Massive dick. And I like it. No one clipped that for me. Fuck. Damn, Hunter is kicking my ass. An 8. Sorry, Hunter. Fuck. Cannot let Hunter win. Damn it, he's too big. No, that was mine. I lost.
You're pretty...
I hope they add SpongeBob in Jump Force. Dude, I can't wait for Krabby Patties in Jump Force. Ah, fuck off. No. I got that one. I don't know what the game's talking about. I can't even restart. I just have to wait. Okay, maybe I can make up. Just follow Hunter. God, the camera is really the issue. Just steal Hunter's shit. Well, try to steal Hunter's shit. This is rigged. He's too big. The camera sucks balls.
You're pretty fast.
I mean, he even has an
but not
anime
as
with
fast
2
as me.
openings by
What do you say?
Narmark.
Would you
Oh
like
yeah,
to
I
give it
saw
a-
those. The SpongeBob anime openings. The first one was way better than the second one, but let's be honest. The Naruto manga is way better than... I mean, fuck, I messed it up. The SpongeBob manga is way better. I was thinking of Naruto manga because the opening that he uses is from Naruto. From what I've heard. The SpongeBob manga is way better than the anime. Okay, motherfucker. Got it. Fuck off. No, he's catching up. I'm choking it. Yes, one more. Fuck.
You're...
Ugh. God, the camera's the worst part here, because it's not fast. Fuck. Damn, missed that one. Oh, fuck. He blocked me with his fat ass. Here. I'm getting so lucky. Missed. This one I won't. Fuck me. Why? Okay, 10. 11. Any more? Fuck. That is bullshit.
Fast, but not as fast
I especially
as me.
like this
What do you say?
is
Would you like to
is
give
this
it
the
another
Krusty
shot?
Krab arc? Yeah. Is this the Krusty Krab? Ugh. Got that one. This motherfucker, he's too good. He's got advanced pathfinding. I can't win. Snag 2. Damn, wanted to go for that one. It's going back there. Fuck. No, I missed. Damn it.
You're...
I cried when Patrick died. Dude, Patrick had such a brutal death in the anime. He just got chopped. Like, one chop. Oh well. I read rumors that he's gonna come back. The newest chapter of the SpongeBob manga shows it's possible for Patrick to come back. I don't see anything. Dude, they weren't kidding when they said this was 5-star difficulty. Fuck. Yes, got it. Fuck. Okay, 12. I missed. 13, 14. Did I do it?
You're pretty fast.
Nope, he got 15. Fuck. No, he got split up in half. Oh, dude, you're so behind. You should have read the manga. Professor Sandy found out that it's possible for Patrick to come back because he's a starfish and they regenerate. I fucking suck. Massive cock down my throat. Fucking hate this minigame. Fuck, there's no way you got that. It was already on the ground. He just got a fucking magnet on his arms. Yes. No, I missed it.
You're pretty fast, but not as fast as me.
Aren't you reading the manga? Dude, I'm telling you about the manga. New chapter comes out on Saturday. So excited. Fuck me. I let you have that one because you're my friend. Not after this game, though. Fuck off. No! It's not fun when he does it to me. Ugh. 12. So I fucking suck. Fuck!
You're pretty fast.
By scrub, need to master, I mean play AC Origins. I need to buy a rope. This isn't fun. I can't wait for this shit in Reignited. Dude, Hunter on PS4 mechanics and pathfinding, it's gonna be insane. Hunter is gonna rate me in a Reignited game. Here. Okay, 12. I'm winning for now. Yes! Did I do it?
You're pretty fast, but not as fast as
You're bullshitting me. I
Would you
got
like
it
to give it another
first.
shot?
I got it first. Check the tape. That is absolute
Ready when
bullshit.
you
Check the tape. I got it first. Ugh. Hey Hunter, let's see how fast you are when I break your fucking legs. No, I missed. I know this one's coming out. Missed. Yes. Fuck. No. No, I'm gonna lose again. Fuck. Damn it.
You're
I fucking hate this minigame. Ah. Fuck Hunter. You know what? I'll just fuck my own. There needs to be a quicker restart option for this. Okay, we got that one. He's already at 5. Fuck this. He's at 7. He's got more than double my score. Not anymore. I missed. I missed again. Death would be perfect right about now. Yes. Hunter's gonna win though. absolutely lost. Yeah,
You're
that's bullshit. I got him at 15. We were 14 and 14. I should have won, but the game's like, no. I don't know how the fuck speedrunners can do this. Yes. Totally didn't deserve these. Oh, dude, I'm on fire! And so is Hunter. He's doing very well. Fuck. Oh well, I just need one. I missed. Did it! Thank God.
You're really good. I'm going to have to come
Fuck
up with
yes.
some harder games.
Ugh. I did it. Fuck you, Hunter. I'm trying to go back to my home world and you're making me play this fucking sadistic game. Oh, this is what the outside world looks like? I wouldn't know. I've been stuck down there for several days. Okay. So, I was talking about times I've almost failed. I think that's it for times I've almost failed that I can think of. I remember, well, the math class. What was that math class I had? The linear algebra. That class was very difficult. I blame myself though for doing bad, because every single homework assignment he gave us, I just completely ignored because it wasn't required. But whenever anyone would ask, because at the beginning of class he would ask us if we wanted any question to go over, I would write down every single question everyone would ask about. Interesting. I remember dying a lot here in the previous playthrough. I wonder why. This could be tricky. This is just what we need in Spyro, this fucking kind of mini-game. Or, platforming. Did it. Close this fucking hatch.
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here.
Phew, okay. Now, this part.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hats. It just won't be the same without party hats.
Shoot down the lava monsters and get back the fancy hats. Oh, they stole those fancy hats. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. This is very... Okay, 2 down. Fucking 10 more, 9 more. Here there should be 1. I'll take this. Uh-oh. Oh, I can just fly back with this. Thanks, game, for putting this in. You didn't have to, but thanks. God, these fucking animals that took the party hats. How could they? No, I missed that, huh? Oh good, these things lock on. Didn't even realize. Don't. 1 to go. If I can find him. Oh, there he is. What other stories do I have? Did I talk about 3D printing last stream? I don't remember if I did.
Thanks, Spyro. You saved the party. Here, this got mixed in with the cheese balls, and I almost chipped a tooth on it.
If I did talk about 3D printing, I think I did. I said how it seemed really futuristic and shit like that. But yeah, 3D printing, damn, like, we're in the future, man. 3D printing? You know, if I had more time in the day, you know what I really want to watch? I really want to watch that show, like, How Shit's Made. Or it's not actually called, like, How Shit's Made, but I want to see that show, How Shit's Made. It'll never, like, be important in my life, but it's still interesting to know. I think I saw one episode once of a... what was it? I think it was someone... I think I was making fortune cookies. But I don't know for sure. Okay, so I'm missing 23, but I have all the crystals. So, hey Sparks, hook me up. Where's the gems? It's saying that way. So, outside the volcano? Yeah, I'm guessing outside the volcano. Hurry up, my flight's gonna go away. Oh, it just goes away. That's sad. Alright, Sparks, hook me up. Where are the gems at? 'Cause I'm too dumb to figure it out. I'll admit it. Gems are that way. Oh, this thing. Didn't even notice this. But how do I get there? Oh, bullshit, I made it. Okay, let's try up here. Oh, or better yet, up here. I don't think this has 23 though. Oh, this has 23. I guess I'll just go to the end anyway. So let's see. What else can I talk about? I mean, besides the usual, like, oh, Kingdom Hearts, Cross, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh. One thing I forgot to talk about last stream. Scary movies. I'm a huge pussy when it comes to scary movies. We all know this. We all definitely know this. But while browsing on Reddit, people are like, oh, what are some extremely scary movies? And I'm like, fuck, there's no way I'm gonna watch this. One of them was this Spanish movie called Rec, or R-E-C. Basically, like, you know how old film cameras that we have, when you press record, it says R-E-C in the top corner? I think he just killed someone. Dude, imagine you're at a volcano and you're just high-fiving someone, they miss and get you right in the face and you fall in and die. Would you be mad? I'm not sure if I would be. Maybe. Fracture Hills. Oh, this level sucks. The minigame I don't have to do yet, I'll have to do it in part 4, but the minigame here. Also, I clearly remember, as people have told me, the minigame you have to do after you get the head dive. Yeah. You have to do the minigame after the head dive, or else.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of
You're
lousy
pretty
Earth
cute
Shapers
for a
have encased it in
quadruped.
stone.
What do you call someone who stands on both? Is it I think it's biped.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still
call
some
back to
sages
Spyro
trapped in
1.
stone.
Thank you for releasing me. Yeah. Me jerking off. One of these plants is not like the other. I know one of these attack you. Which is supposed to be another reference to Spyro 1. The death plants. So yeah, scary movie, Rec. It's this Spanish documentary movie. Basically, it starts off as a documentary. Of this show that they're filming called While You're Asleep. And what it basically is... Oh great, so I do have to freeze it again, and then I have to watch the cutscene. Basically what it is this girl, who's a reporter, and her film person, Pedro, or whoever.
Thank you for releasing.
I think his name was Pedro,
There are
or
still
Manny.
some sages trapped in stone.
But, they're recording for this documentary called While You're Asleep, and on this episode they were following a team of firefighters to see what firefighters do while you're asleep. And the first 30 to 40 minutes of the movie is like just a documentary on the fire department, on what they do while you're asleep, what they do when a call happens, and then they end up getting a call, and like, oh, let's go to this area, and then like, yeah, it was, most people don't really know this, but firefighters, we don't just go for like normal fires. Most of the time we leave, it's for like little things, like someone's in danger, or whatever, you know, a cat stuck in a tree or some shit. Did he die? Hope so. I'll burn my own ass. Bullshit. I hit from so far away. Okay, well, I need a checkpoint before I end up killing myself. Ugh. Or a sheep. A sheep would be nice. Any sheeps anywhere? Yeah, there's a sheep all over. Ooh, or a ferret. Good. Checkpoint my progress. Okay. So anyway, then what ends up happening is they get a call. The fire department gets a call, and it's like, oh, come to this area for some, there's a lot of loud screaming going on, and, we don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, fire department, you know, let's call them up, let's get them here. And they're filming, they go with the fire department to check out what's going on, and they hear a lot of screaming, and they're like, oh, this old woman who lives on the second to last floor has been yelling all night, and we don't know what's going on. And everyone, I swear, everyone was saying like this movie is like incredibly scary. It's in Spanish though, but it has subtitles. So I thought like I'd check it out because you know, if it's in another language, maybe I'll be less of a fucking coward and watch it. And I did watch it. The movie was still incredibly scary. Like, what ends up happening is like the woman, they see like the old woman, and she, what does she do? Like the fire department, like they start walking up to her, and so do the cops. And the guy's recording still, and like the entire movie's through the perspective of the footage that the guy shot. And the old woman ends up attacking the police officer, and she like completely overpowers both of them. And although like they finally restrain her, she starts biting at the cop. Like she bites the neck of the cop. I think that's all 6.
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Oh, I thought I was at 6. Fuck bees. So then what ends up happening, like, the footage is like really tame for the first, say, 40 minutes. Then one of the officers falls from like the top of the building all the way to the bottom. And fuck, like at that point.
A dragon. Perhaps
at that point shit starts kicking
up.
up.
In this room and lost the key. And you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
So yeah, the movie gets progressively scary as it goes. And fuck, like, I remember there was this, basically it's like a zombie outbreak that happens, and they end up recording it. And the part that really, like, got me was how, they do an interview because this police officer comes in, and he says how like, oh, you guys
Now
can't leave
that
this
you have
place.
rescued all the
We
satyrs
cannot leave. There's a
in
bunch of
Rapture
cops
Hill,
outside.
you want
None
to
of
go
us are
into the
allowed to leave this
temple?
building. And they're all asking, like, what's going on? They're like, oh, please stop filming. And, we'll keep fucking filming until you tell us what the fuck is going on. Why can't we leave? And one of the girls was like, or one of the women that live in the apartment was like, hey, my husband's out there. He went to pick up medication for my daughter. She's got a fever. She's not feeling well. I forgot what she had. She had, like, something that starts with a T. Like tonsillitis? Or something close to, I don't know. But, it was basically like that. And then they end up staying there. One of the guys was a rookie or an assistant medical guy, so he starts treating one of the police officers. And basically they all can't leave. And they end up like going to the different rooms, finding out what's going on. Or not really, like just trying to figure out more stuff. And like, oh, maybe we can leave through this exit. Before they can, the entire building is quarantined. So then they end up saying like, oh, let's just film and record this so we can get outside of the store and maybe sue or something. So then they're interviewing everyone, and the little girl is like, I have a dog, his name is Max, so we took him to the vet. And like she's asking like, oh, so you live with your mother? And she's like, yeah, I live with my mom. Do you live with anyone else? My dad. And my dog, Max. And there's like, oh, well, my dad is out there. The police won't let him come home to us. And later on, this guy comes in. And he's like in a hazmat suit, and he's like, count up everyone that is here. Like, your orders are to count up everyone that's in this building. And get a complete list of everyone. And I think at one point, like, after they go back to the old woman's room, she's back up, and she starts attacking again. One of the cops just shoots her. Because he told her, like, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, don't do anything, we will shoot, and they shot. But anyway, what ends up happening is the guys start turning into zombies, the ones that were bitten. Because he's lost a lot of blood, and they're saying, like, this cop guy, he lost a lot of blood, and he needs help. But the police aren't letting them leave. They're not letting them leave the quarantine building. So what ends up happening is the guy comes in, he injects them with something, and they start going crazy, and both of them break out from the restraints because they were handcuffed to the beds by the guy, the hazmat guy. And then they start running around, and they're like, quick, we have to get out of here, close the door, close the door. And then they start asking, like, what's going on? What's going on? Why are they all acting like this? So then what ends up happening is the hazmat guy says, okay, here's the thing what's going on. We'll tell you. This we got a call from the veterinarian a day back about a dog. It went into a clinical coma. And then when it woke up, it was hyper-aggressive. And the dog had some unknown virus, and this disease is spread through the saliva. And they're like, wait a minute, was the dog's name Max? And they're like, yeah, how did you know? And like everyone just stops and looks at the mom holding the kid that's really sick. And then the mom is just saying like, no, she's just sick. It's not contagious. It's just, she just has tonight or whatever the thing is called, tonsillitis. Oh, she just has tonsillitis. She's not, she's not sick. And then they're like, ma'am, we have to check your child. Like, no, she's not sick, I'm telling you. And then, this is the scariest part for me. The child just either rips her nose off or throws up blood on her, but I couldn't tell. And the child was a zombie, and like, baby zombie, holy crap. That was something. That was probably the scariest part. Then as the movie goes on, everyone else ends up getting infected. They barely managed to get into the top floor to get away safe, or not really get away safely, temporarily elude the zombies. So it was a really scary movie. Rec, R-E-C. Look it up with subtitles. I believe the whole thing is on Daily Motion, so you can just look it up and it'll be there. But yeah, super scary movie. Very bad. Like, it gets worse as it goes. And in the end, the old woman comes back and she's like mostly dead and completely like skinny, devoid of most skin. And yeah, she looked really bad and she just tears them all up and they die. Good movie. Very scary. Would recommend. And apparently there's more movies like that. And I'm kidding. Fuck. I haven't saved for a long time. So yeah, Wreck, very scary movie.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you are...
Yeah, whatever the fuck, buddy. I really hated this level. I remember this feeling. I really hated this level. Ow. Are these doors open now? At least. No. Gotta do it again. What else did I want to talk about? There's one more thing. I can't really remember. Damn, I wish I could just jump off there. Fuck, missed it. You have to go this way and then just hit it. Man, this level sucks. It sucks big cock like I do every day. Fuck, what was that other thing that I wanted to talk about that I don't remember now? Damn it, I can't remember. My mind is just blank. Well, if I remember, I'll mention it.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me, blah, blah, blah." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
Hey, do you know Laura by any chance? Do I have a shot with her? Laura looks slightly different in Reignited. Fuck these guys. Nothing worse than an invincible enemy that hits off. Oh well. Man, I really want to talk about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I mean, what is there to talk about anyway? I mean, the Japanese version got a new banner for copy medals that sucks. Global is getting probably the Sephiroth thing today. Damn, I missed. Whoa, let's not go that way. And, what else is going on? There's not much. I also realized multipliers for medals mean a lot. Way more important than guilt and other stuff. They're also having The World Ends With You event right now going on. To get some of the old medals. Only one of each, though. Mainly to celebrate the fact that they're coming out on the Switch. Ah, what am I supposed to do? What the fuck? This is gonna suck. Okay, didn't deserve that, but I'm so glad that I got it anyway. You can do this. Did it. Saved your friend. You're welcome.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy.
Do girls really talk like this? I don't know. I don't know many girls. Ow. So let's see, what else was there to talk about? Crap, I can't remember that one thing that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot it now. Now I remember. I remembered it. Okay. I was thinking, because I looked up when the Final Fantasy VII Remake was coming out. We all know I've lost most of my childhood, and I never got to play Final Fantasy VII on whatever system it was on back then. So, because of this, I also don't know where the metal crate is. Where's the crate? The Kratos. Where is the Kratos? Like, I run through here, go here. I'm guessing from up there, turn around, go here? Or maybe I can jump on top of that. Nope, won't let me. I really do have to go around. Yeah, so I've been thinking, since the remake is coming out, maybe I should stream Oh, and I looked up. The remake is coming out in like January at some point. Maybe I should stream Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Because I really like Crisis Core, and it was such a fun game to play. God, that lockbox is going to be difficult. And I've played the shit out of it when I was younger. I remember my cousin was like, oh, you want to play a real game? Not that computer shit on your computer? Here, play Crisis Core, since you got a PSP. I'm like, alright, I'll try it out. And I played it. Man, Crisis Core, good Final Fantasy game. Played the shit out of Crisis Core. It was so good. I did so many New Game Pluses. I even made a new file to try out hard mode, and I plan to do that again. I really want to play hard mode. Like a new file on hard mode and just see how well I can go. So yeah, I was thinking, should I go to Crisis Core? Should I stream it? Although, not anytime soon. Okay, hopefully I can get this right. Because I still remember most of my tactics for Final Fantasy VII. Oh, bullshit! You have to go off that thing? It's gonna be a really close. God damn. Can't I just get the super breath and do it? Ah. Oh, what happened? Oh, I did the double jump thing. Ow. 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 Man, this lockbox sucks. Can't wait to do this again on... Oh, fuck off. Can't wait to do this again for Reignited. Hey, Fairy, you here? Can you save my progress? That way I won't have to kill the... That way I won't have to kill those stony fucks again. So yeah, Crisis Core. Could replay that. I don't see why not. Not to mention, Crisis Core had like one of the coolest fight scenes I have ever seen. Sephiroth versus Yugioh and Genesis. The fun thing is like Yugioh like, don't take Sephiroth lightly. Doesn't even use his fucking Buster Sword against Sephiroth. Oh, use brings about wear, tear, and rust. You're fighting Sephiroth. You gotta use your fucking wear, tear, and rust. Genesis goes all out against Sephiroth, and Sephiroth was like holding back for most of the fight. Sephiroth starts actually trying, and then Genesis is like, I'm fucked. Did it! Alright, well, it's all the gems. Man, I probably won't even finish this level before the stream's over. I'm gonna get out of here. through here. And just fly around here, or maybe the other way. There, let's get out. So yeah, Crisis Core. I still remember my strategy. Well, barely. I believe my strategy was get Graviga and just use Graviga plus Osmos, because enemies in the game had a shitload of MP. So I would constantly Scorch. I would constantly get back all my MP while using Graviga. And then I'd use some shit like Dark Thunderga. Oh yeah, if you guys ever wondered how they did that, this dude did like a behind the scenes for Spyro 2. They shrunk down their character models to like about the size of a few pixels when they hid behind the jars. That's how they got away with that.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle. But Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel and we can complete our super secret spy mission.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this level was the one with the genies that fly around. That, yeah, might not be in the next game. Or in Reignited. Pretty sure it won't be, because it seems a little... I mean, now it seems racist, but at the time, it was just, you know, the mischievous genies. They probably won't have those guns either. You know, I always wondered about that. How can parents say that, oh, video games make you violent? If you're a killer in video games, you're a killer in real life. That doesn't make sense, though. If you're a chef in a video game, that doesn't mean you're a chef in real life. So obviously, if I kill people in a video game, that doesn't mean, like, I kill people in real life. Some people just take things a bit extreme. I remember that news studio that took things extremely when Modern Warfare 2 came out. I remember it on YouTube. Like, Modern Warfare 2 came out, and they're like, oh, this game, you kill people. There's a mission called No Russian, where you kill all these Russian people. You can become a terrorist and kill these Russian people. This game is bad, it has this mission in it. You know, the game, right before you do that mission, you can choose to skip it. There is an option. It says this mission is very graphic. You can choose to skip this. This will not affect your trophies in any way. You can choose to skip this. They ask you that twice. And these fucking news studios still say, oh, this game is so graphic and terrible. When you think about it, we actually live in a very peaceful time. We mostly hear all the bad news from media, though. media is full of a lot of crap, though, like that. Not most crap is bad crap. I remember media is full of some funny crap. Like that one time someone reported, well, it wasn't funny, the fact that an airplane went down, but someone reported the names of the passengers were, We Too Low, Holy Fook, and Bang Ding Owl. I remember that, and they broadcasted it. The way fuck was spelled, it was F-U-K. And they still pronounced it as Fook. Like, they knew. They had the decency to pronounce it as Fook, but they didn't realize the other names were fake. Like, We Too Low, Holy Fook, and Bang Ding Owl. We Too Low. I mean, it's not funny that people probably died in that crash, but, it's funny that a news station thought those names were... So, yeah. I mean, what has happened to the media? It's always been like, just whatever grabs the user's attention, whatever gets the most clicks. Most social media now is clickbait. Most videos on YouTube now are clickbait, with atrocious thumbnails. I remember the new Spider-Man game that came out. Some guy on YouTube made a video of like Mr. Lee's secret reveal. And it's the one where Peter goes into the back room and he finds out like all this stuff about Mr. Lee. And for the thumbnail, the dude, I kid you not, went into MS Paint, took a screenshot of Mr. Lee, replaced Mr. Lee's eyes with like blank eyes, like I kid you not. He like filled it in MS Paint so that you couldn't see his pupils, and that was the thumbnail. And people in the comments were like, did you dead ass go to MS Paint and do this? Yeah, pretty funny.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Hando and I can complete our mission. By the way...
Scorched House. A beetle.
Hey, Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you could knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back.
Yeah, I got it. 5-star difficulty. Oh yeah, in order to bring the guys down, you have to shoot them down with this. If I can also get to that big box there. And then the flagpole. If I could find flag. No, not this one. Ah, it was probably up there. Well, hey, Hunter, what do you got for me? What else do I know that's funny?
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help?
Yeah, what do I do? Just charge the tree before I get hit. Oh, it's not so bad. monkey sound. Oh, I remember this one time on Reddit. I saw this thing for this old game I played, Maple Story. Turns out the game hasn't been doing as well as when I quit many years ago.
Thanks for your help.
What happened was, I think it was a post like of that guy doing the thinking, like the guy who taps on his head and he's like, you can't. What did he say? What did he say? I remember I saw it on RAll, and it was what did he say? It's like the players can't lag if they can't log on, and apparently Maple kept having server checks and shit. So no one could play for many, many hours. And that's where the meme came from. Fun fact, Scrub still has my account. I gave it to him when I quit. I think he still plays. We just knocked that one guy off. Sparks is pointing over there for the missing gems. Okay. If I just find the guy who stole the phone. Yeah, over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna get censored.
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this bumming game. Let's go.
Yeah, this doesn't look right. Guy who throws bombs. Ow.
Ha!
Just don't get hit by the bombs. Ah, bullshit.
Ha!
I remember this being so easy. What happened? Ah, they look like water balloons. I'm just jumping into them by default, because I fucking suck. This sucks. I also remember there was an article on Maple Story that I randomly saw because there was like some mass banning going on, but it wasn't like real banning, it was like fake banning. Like, not fake banning, it was like the people who were getting banned, they were getting falsely banned. Yeah, that's what it was. False bannings. There were false bannings going on. And one of them was like, this guy made 3 accounts because there's some class called Kana. Or, I think it was Kana. It was getting banned falsely, like a lot of those characters. So the guy made 3 accounts. 3 new accounts. Made a ticket on all of them. Didn't play on the accounts at all. Sent in a ticket. And he got the same response on all of them, saying how after reviewing the account that it's still the ban will still stay because they have reviewed the account and it is still I don't remember the message, but basically everyone was getting like the same message from the automated system, and turns out it really was an automated system. Everyone who was submitting a ticket, it was not being reviewed, even though the message said it was being thoroughly reviewed, and so on and so forth. So yeah. And they're like, big if true. Other people did the same thing to find out if it was true. And yeah. They got the same response. They made new accounts. and they found out they were just getting the automatic response, and they could still log on to the accounts, even though in the message it was like, the account, they've thoroughly investigated it, and the ban will still stay because there's sufficient proof that the account was hacking. Nope. You could still log on to the account. So yeah, I remember reading an article on that, and that was pretty funny.
You won't get my last flag so easily, purple beast.
Purple beast. I wonder if I can just run. Or just walk slowly. And not have to worry. Fuck, he got me on the side.
Ha!
Can't get me to the top. Or maybe at that point I'll just walk, because it's a lot easier if you walk. Fucking direct hit. So yeah, I remember that being on some gaming website, and it's like a Maple Story where we're at now. Yeah. I think the last time I played it, though, 3 years ago? When I was with my friend and we did this thing called Tower of Oz. Oh, no, wait. It was October 3 years ago when we did this thing called Wonderoid. God, there was like this jump quest shit that you had to do. It was so infuriating. We took turns doing it. And it was very infuriating. There was like this level with all this gas and steam. Holy shit, that level was ridiculous. The steam just instant kills you, and it's so hard to move around because, like, you're on this conveyor belt and you have to run around. Fuck, I remember that thing. Back in my day, I still remember my old Maple Story days. It was a fun game. Now it's not like it used to be. Got him.
Great job, Agent Spyro. How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Man, there's still 40 orbs left. God, Spyro 2 definitely very meaty compared to Spyro 1. Spyro 1 I got through in like 6 hours. Well, actually, no, it was like 8 hours, but... Okay, Sparks, show me where the gems are. Sparks says over there. I don't know where that is. Ooh. How the fuck do I even get here, though? Okay, let's see if I can... Nope. You can probably just, like, fly over to it anyway. So, let me think. What else? What other stories do I have? I remember my professor fainting in senior year. That was something. I hope he's okay now. He should be okay. Doctor said it was lack of sleep and a fever that caused it. How do I get to that one area? I would think it'd be from here, but it's not from here. So then maybe here? Yep. Fucking dumb. Why am I so dumb? That was cool. Like, I graduated college with a bachelor's degree in computer science. I cannot even fucking understand some of the things in this game. That's how dumb I am. Bachelor's in computer science, still can't play Spyro the Dragon. It's me. How do they do that double jump? Oh well. Level's done. I'll ignore that. Oh, I guess I'm not even gonna get to fight Crush today. Or not Crush, Gulp. I'm gonna get to fight Gulp. I need like an easy level. Skilo's Badlands. No, that wasn't really easy. Crystal Glacier. It's basically like Skilo's Badlands. Ugh. Zephyr was complex. And, alright, so these are the only 3 left. I think I'll just end it here, because I'm feeling tired. So, with that, thanks for coming. I'll be back tomorrow for part 3. Man, this might be 5 parts. Yeah, that's it. And let me know in the comments if anyone's watching this. Should I stream not Hero's Tale, Enter the Dragonfly for the memes? If I do stream it, should I go for 100%? Please say no. And yeah, so that's it. Thanks for coming, and goodbye.